Dang. What's up, family? My bad. I had everything full, but we good now. Oof. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? How are we? There we go. Hi, Deb. How are you, Mama? Bendición. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. What's going on, my loves? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give it a little bit for people to join the stream. I pray all is well with each and every one of you today. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me, I feel like my throat has been a little bit scratchy the last couple of days. Anyways, love, light, prosperity to all of you, wherever you may be watching from. I am currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and also on TikTok. So make sure you guys are tapped in. Make sure you are following. I just started my live. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys say hello down below. And also share the live with at least a minimum of 5 friends. Are you guys down for a collective? Doesn't have to be anything crazy long, but if you guys are down for a collective, I'm down for a collective. And but I need y'all to share the live if y'all want collective. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, perfect. I don't know if I need to restart or I might have to restart, you guys. Yeah, let me go ahead and restart. Jump back on if you want. All right. Ooh wee. All right, you guys. We're gonna tap in and see what's going on with the collective energy. I am trying to make sure that we have a good connection on TikTok, so I just restarted the stream. But I will be getting into the collective energy. So if you guys want to tap into that energy, you're more than welcome to stick around. The list will open after the fact. I'm going to go ahead and do my call to prayer here in just a moment so we can clear out the space and make sure we are connected in the right energy. Ooh, my ears just popped. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do my call to prayer so that I can get aligned in the right energy. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos deje caer en la tentación, líbranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre por los siglos de los siglos. Amén, amén, amén. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you're aligning me with the collective once again. I ask that you please remove my energies and now tap into the frequency of the collective. Please use me as the vessel as I now channel the messages from the ethers to align with the collective energy. I ask that you please remove my energy as I now tap into my highest frequency. I call upon higher power. I call upon the Ascended Masters. I call upon the Akashic Records for divine truth, divine wisdom, and divine counsel at this time. At this time, I call upon Archangel Michael for your divine protection, divine order. I ask that you please shield me from any negativity, any ill will, anybody trying to cause any sort of disruptions or delays. We rebuke that energy and we send it back to its original source. At this time, I call upon my santos, my eguns, my muertos, la gitana que me acompaña, los indios que me rodean, my son three, my grandmother Emilia, and my best friend Sierra, as we now tap into the frequency of the divine. I ask that the messages align with the collective spirit. Whatever needs to come out for collective energy, may it resonate with who it needs to, as my messages are timeless. I ask that you connect me with the vibrations of the collective that need messages of clarity at this time. We give all things in reverence for this day that you have given us. I ask that you please bless this live. Bless those that come on this live as well, Spirit. Let's bring clarity and truth to the table. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Many blessings to you guys. All right. What's going on with you guys? Tap in down below. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium, a Reiki practitioner. I'm also an intentional jewelry maker and a dope ass poet. Geez, why can I not talk today? If this is your first time catching me on live, tap in down below and drop your name, your zodiac, with a rose next to your name so I can say hello. And if you've been here before, you already know. Welcome back. All right, welcome back. Name and zodiac. And if you've been here for the first time, put a rose. Hi, Lenny. Welcome. Stephanie Sagittarius, welcome. Sag sis, I see you, beloved. Who else we got in the chat? Tap in. Drop your name and zodiac. Lenny, Scorpio, I see you. Abby, Virgo, welcome. If this is your first time catching me live, drop your name, your zodiac, and a rose next to your name. And if you've been here before, you put a sunflower next to your name, okay? That's how I can distinguish the collective. Joanne, Leo, welcome. Love, light, prosperity to you, Queen. Tap in, tap in, tap in, beloveds. I'm going to do a collective here in just a moment. But if you are here, definitely tap in down below. All right, drop your name, your zodiac, and if this is your first time here, put a rose next to your name. And if you've been here before, you'll put a, you already know what you're going to put. Okay, first time here, put a rose next to your name, and if you've been here before, you already know what flower to put. Tap in, you guys, tap in. I am currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So if anything happens to the stream, you guys are more than welcome to hop on any of the other platforms, okay? So please make sure you are following me. I will never contact you. That is not me in your DM. So please beware of scammers. All right. If you guys would like to get in contact with me, the best way is to send me a direct message on Instagram. Okay. I do not respond or send messages on this app on TikTok. I'm ready for collective energy, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but if you guys are wanting to tap in on the collective energy, definitely let me know down below. All right. Collective is just like a general message. Okay. It can apply to any and all zodiac signs. And it's just picking up on the current energy. Okay. But if we're going to do collective, I definitely need the energy here. So if we can go ahead and get those shares up. I don't see not one share. I need to see the support on this live. So let's go ahead and get those shares up. All right. And then we will go ahead and commence. Let me go ahead and grab my mints real quick. I'll be right back, but you guys go ahead and share the live. We'll go ahead and do collective energy. If you guys want to drop your name and zodiac in the chat, go ahead and do so. Let me go ahead and grab my mints. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm here. Michelle Gemini, I see you. Let's get at least 15 shares, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and start collective energy in just a moment. Let me grab my other decks. Hold on. Okay. I got a few decks out. You guys. Ooh. Let me put this up more a little bit. There we go. I got a couple decks, y'all. So, what's the tea? Look at that. A restriction. I don't understand why I keep getting these restrictions. I don't understand. This happened yesterday too. I don't know what it is. But now my thing is restricted. Right? They have been. Hold on, y'all. It's so weird. Anyways, let's get to 15 shares, you guys. I got what's the tea? Clarifying situations. I also got my places oracle deck. Okay. And then my tarot. And then we can go ahead and clock some tea. All right. The only thing I ask, if we're doing collective energy, is you guys pour into me as much as I'm pouring into y'all. All right. So if y'all really feeling the energy, y'all tapping in on the energy, make sure that you're interacting with the live, okay? As much as you pour into the live is as much as y'all get from me. Again, I will open up my list after the fact. Everything is up here. All right. I got to be careful with what I say because it's already flagged anyway. But we're going to go ahead and get started on the collective energy. All right. I'm going to tap in on what's the tea. We're going to tap in on what's the tea. Spirit, what is the tea? It's the beginning of the month. Today's August 3rd. Where I'm at. What's the tea? What's the tea for the collective, spirit? Let's go ahead and jot this down. Hold on. What's the tea? We're going to start at 17 minutes. So if you need to run it back, 17 minutes is the collective energy, okay? Let's go ahead and change this to collective. And there we go. All right, y'all. What's the tea? What's the tea for the collective, spirit? Let's tap in for my beautiful collective, spirit. What's the tea? Oh, crying over you. Oh, Lord. Crying over you. Somebody is sad, upset. Somebody is crying over you, beloved. I don't know who this might be, but it seems like somebody in their feels about you. What's the tea, spirit? What's the tea? Travel. Somebody may be traveling to you. Ooh. Somebody's sick over you, man. We have stalker and groupie. Ooh. So for some of you, this person who's upset or crying or feeling some type of way about what's going on with the dynamic between the two of you, this could be someone that I'm picking up. This could be somebody that could be an intimate partner or was an intimate partner, or is an intimate partner, or this can also be related to like friends, like groupies, you know what I'm saying, that you tend to like certain cliques, you know what I'm saying, certain cliques watching you too. Okay, so be careful, but we have crying over you and travel. Spirit, can I get some more on this energy, please? What is this energy? Who is crying? Who is crying? Who is at a distance? What is this energy? This could be somebody that could come off a bit nonchalant. All right. This could be somebody that can come off nonchalant and not really expressing their true feelings about the situation, right? Because literally you can see them crying here. You can see that they're upset. And it's like for some of them, they kind of want to like pack their bags and, you know, travel to you. But you don't know this, right? With the dusted off spirit. Why is dusted off here? Why am I picking nonchalant energy? Mm. This could be somebody that you have kids with, or could be dealing with certain aspects when it comes to children, because we have child services here. All right, there could be something that's keeping you guys apart. It could be a household. All right, for some of you guys, it could be, it could be a whole nother family dynamic, right? Everybody's situation is different. Remember, this is general collective energy. But I feel like children could be a factor in this connection. Okay, something about children here. Spirit, give me some more tea. What is up with this situation? Wants you back. Yeah, this person wants you back, collective. All right. This could be somebody, this could be somebody that clearly has a lot going on in their energy, because we have bad habits at the bottom of the deck. So I really do feel like for some of you, this person could be going through major tower moments. Okay. Everybody is different, right? But I feel like whoever this energy is going through some major tower moments right now, and they're having to really see things for what they are. And I really feel like, that reflection is causing them to realize, like, damn, I really want this person, because all these bad habits, all these addictions is nothing compared to what I feel, right? It's nothing compared to what I can have with you. And that's why I get this energy of, like, dust it off. Like, they're really acting really, they're giving off mystery. They're not really telling you exactly how they feel. Or I mean, they may express, but not all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's given that some things aren't being spoken. All right. It seems like there's some things that aren't being spoken all the way. Spirit, what is this energy? Now they want you back. What is this energy? Mm. I feel like for a long time, they were threatened by you, collective. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like for a lot of you, this energy was threatened. They were intimidated, by your effort, by the way that you showed up. Because for a lot of you, I'm really picking up the energy of, I feel like this person has never really seen a solid person come in their energy like you. Because I'm hearing solid, loyal, true, and I fucked it up. That's what I'm hearing. All right. This person was intimidated by your energy, by how authentic you actually were. It was never a facade for you. Like, you really was that. You was that. You know what I'm saying? You is that. You is that, okay? Yeah, look, girl fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody compare to you. Don't nobody compare to you. I feel like for a lot of y'all stay ready because y'all need to be ready, right? I'm picking up that energy like I can't have nothing right in my life because every time I feel like I do, I feel like I gotta fight for it. I feel like I gotta prove why I need this, why I deserve this win. You know what I'm saying? It's given that a lot of people view you as competition. A lot of y'all could be going through a lot of conflict with people in groups, right? With the groupie there, especially friends. Some of y'all may be looking at friends like, they moving kind of funny, like we're not on the same type of vibe. We're not on the same frequency. Yeah, look, bad karma. You're starting to see people. You're starting to see bad karma. And look, this is the year of karma, y'all. This is the year of karma and truth. Excuse me. Last year was the year of karma. This year is the year of truth. I'm telling y'all, that stuff is catching up. That stuff is catching up with people. And it's like, because of your intuition, because of how in tune you are with your intuition collective, I really feel like you kind of had a heads up, right? Your intuition always gave you that heads up of feeling, it's like um your senses were heightened, it's like you knew when something was up. You knew when to question, you knew when something was up, and it's like you played it off. You played it off well. And for a lot of you, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. These groupies, y'all gotta be real careful with these groupies, okay? Because these groupies, what they do is they like to, if y'all been seeing, because I had a friend client who told me today, they were like, "Oh, I meant to tell you something today." I said, "What's up?" They were like, "I saw a bunch of flies in my house yesterday." And I immediately told them, I say, "Those are some monitoring spirits. You got monitoring spirits." So y'all need to be careful, because a lot of people that still have access to your energy, they want to be all up in your shit. They want to be all up in your business so that they can go ahead and run and tell somebody else about it. Don't tell nobody your shit. Especially especially with these weirdos. Cause that's giving weirdo energy. You know what I'm saying? That's giving real weirdo energy. Like, why are you moving like that? Why are you moving like that in the first place? Look, looking you up. I'm telling you, somebody over here, instigating something collective. Somebody trying to do some sort of research here. All right. They trying to get something on you. And it always happens. What's up, Crystal? It always happens when you finally got things finally going your way, when things finally feel like, okay, the universe is finally blessing me. That's when it seems like everything just shifts. The energy has completely shifted. The energy has completely shifted. So that's why that whole crying over you, I feel like in part this person had something to do with all this extra shit over here. Like, this person brought it upon the connection by the way they chose to move, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, look, fake smiles. Y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful. And look, I see a lot of y'all moving on. Okay? Y'all got a lot of spectators in your energy. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all got some spectating ass energy, collective. Let's um let's tap into the places. Let's tap in on the places for the collective. Let's do one more shuffle. We got moving on, right? Where we moving on to, collective? Where we moving on to, collective? Where we moving on to? It says thank you next. Let's see. Where are we going? For some of y'all going to a parking deck. Some of y'all going to a parking lot. Where we going, collective? Where we going? Lighthouse. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting the downloads. Hold on. Ooh, cemetery. Okay. This is some interesting energy here. Where are we going, collective? Where are we going? School. And this one wanted to come out. Birthplace of dreams. Pursuit of goals, belief, and possibilities. All right. So, collective. This new chapter that I'm picking up for you, okay, collective? I'm definitely picking up. You guys are moving on. Now, excuse me, this doesn't necessarily mean moving on as far as moving locations. Moving on can simply mean, you know what? I appreciate your energy and the time that we had, but it's time for me to, you know, it's time for me to do my own thing now. So when I tapped in on the places that you can expect to go, I've got some interesting places and I'll explain them to you. But we got parking lot, we have the lighthouse, we have cemetery, and we have school. So automatically what I think about here, when I think about a parking lot is somewhere where you keep your car stationed, right? And in most cases, that parking lot provides security not only for your vehicle, but also it becomes ritualistic or routine because you know that your vehicle is in that parking garage. Okay, stay with me. Now, from the parking lot, we go to the lighthouse. And the lighthouse signifies hope. The lighthouse signifies a guide, okay, a light on your path. And I feel like for a lot of you, in the things, how things have transpired and unfolded for you in the last 6 months, right? Because I'm definitely picking up the last 6 months for sure. um where a lot of this stuff was kind of like, there at one day this happened with a friend, then the next day this happened with a family member. It's like a lot of things kind of mounted to where you're at right now, right? So I feel like from a point of where you were stationed and you were comfortable being stationed, I really do feel like you're kind of you're moving on, right? Because you're having to. There's a need for you to shift the energy, but with the lighthouse, it's like you're trusting in divine guidance, and in order to do that, it's like you must die to come again, right? So that's where that cemetery comes in. It's like that death and rebirth. Scorpio, some of you guys can have that aspected in your chart, but for a lot of you, it's like that old you needs to perish in order for the new you to really set yourself free. And I feel like once you do that with the school here, I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be either going back to learn something, or some of you can come off as um as teachers, right? Because of the experiences that you've gone through, you're able to show and teach others, is what I'm picking up. So I really do feel like this chapter, collective, you're going from a comfortable state of being, now moving into this light, being this light for a lot of people in their darkness. And for a lot of you, it's like you're having to kill the old you and merge the new you and propel forward. I feel like teaching could be significant for you, collective. Teaching can be significant here for you. Let's clarify some situations. Let's see, Spirit. Clarify some situations for my beautiful collective. It says rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it is a long journey ahead. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you can expect this bumpy road, right? Because again, you're going from comfortability, right? That parking garage is your comfortability. You know that it's going to be there. Unless it's something outside of your control, but you know that you can expect it to be there. So Spirit is wanting to let you know, there's going to be some rough patches. They want you to see what's real. Okay? Observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. So don't take things for what they are or what they appear on the outside. I'm getting that big. Okay? There's a need for you to really see the reality of things. Damn, that was a lot. But I'm going to take this one on top. It says Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. So basically, don't fall into delusion. Because that can happen easily. That can happen easily, collect. All right, let's tap in on the tarot. Give me the energy for the collective spirit. The energy that I'm picking up on the collective spirit. The energy on the collective. Yeah, the King of Swords. A lot of you guys are really moving in this methodical energy. A lot of you guys are making head over heart decisions. You're not leading with emotions. I feel like you guys are really taking your time before you jump in. It's giving y'all moving with strategy. You're moving with strategy. Why is the King of Swords here? The Nine of Cups. Listen, there's some unfinished business here. Whether you want to see it or not, I feel like somebody is not really willing to let go. I definitely see somebody coming in heavy air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm definitely picking up on unfinished business. I don't know. I feel like this energy is going to try to come in and try to show you different. Mm. That's what I'm picking up on. Heavy air sign, y'all. Heavy air sign. I don't know who this is, collective. Okay, I don't know who this is, but it's definitely giving unfinished business. Who got unfinished business out here? Who got unfinished business out here? Cause that's coming in heavy. That's what I'm picking up on collective energy, y'all. I release the collective. I call on my power, Ashe, to the ancestors. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this quick collective. If anybody would like to join the list, let me know down below. If not, I will be releasing y'all. And if you need to run back the collective, you're more than welcome to. You can run it back on YouTube, okay? Thanks, Kamika. All right, I don't see anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. But at least I was able to come in and give you guys collective energy. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I will see you on the next one.